Before we get to Jason, even in the winter, there's never a shortage of things to do in Maine. An employee at the Westbrook location of Mass Landing Brewing Company is bringing people together to grab a discounted beer and play a few rounds of cribbage. This was only their second time hosting, but the employee who started it says he's looking to make it an ongoing event every Sunday at 2 in the afternoon.
We did this a couple weeks ago, and at the end of the tournament, strangers are playing with strangers, exchanging phone numbers, looking to hang out after this tournament. So it's definitely bringing people together and making friends.
You can sign up a half hour before the tournament starts. They can fit up to 8 teams and play 3 rounds of cribbage. The game is free to join and players get $1 off their pints. Plus, the winner will get a small cash prize. And nice to have something to do inside because at least in southern Maine, not a lot of snow if you're someone who likes outdoor activities.
No, it is one of the biggest storms in decades is just down the road. In Nova Scotia. More than 40 inches. They got all the snow. Wow. We got none. I mean, we're getting some flurries in Eastport. You see, there's the white coming in east of Calais there. You can't see the radar in Nova Scotia because we don't have a beam there. I'm standing in front of it, but there's nothing there. I can tell you, our friends there are getting a blockbuster blizzard of epic proportions. We only got this, just a little bit of white coming in. We're just not going to get any, really, that's measurable out of that. So good for our friends out to the east. For us, we just get a breeze out of the north here. Temps in the 30s locally. They'll stay that way. 20s, Eastport, Cherryfield, Bar Harbor, all coming down from the north. And the wind is going to pick up. Because of that storm that is raging in Nova Scotia, we're going to have the wind here pick up because we're in between high pressure and low pressure. And here it is behind me. You can see it on the kind of hour-by-hour forecast here. All that snow for our friends there, but notice how much it doesn't make it here. Only Washington County gets in on a little bit here, just kind of a little bit of a wave passing off to the west into the drier air. So do not expect a lot, even in Eastport, even in Calais, even in Machias, not a lot. I mean, we are talking about a storm here that has cars completely buried. That's how much snow they're getting there, and it's not even done yet, okay? For us in Maine, there'll be a sharp cutoff. You look, excuse me, you'll see clouds east and obviously some snow. But to the west, you're going to see the sky clear, a lot of sunshine. So here we go. Those clouds Monday afternoon, watch that time code, and those snow showers coming into Calais, coming in to down east. Really, that's about it. The snow, because of that parked area of low pressure behind me over Nova Scotia, stays there. It doesn't break up until about Tuesday. But yeah, they're going to continue to get days and days. We'll just get passing clouds on Tuesday, most of them high. And notice we stay dry. Temps pretty mild too. 6 o'clock at night in the 30s and 40s. Now, there's a big old ridge coming in here as we get to February 7th, 8th, and 9th. And that's going to warm things up for us because the wind's going to be at the southwest. So that means, are you ready for this? If you're a snow lover, you're not. Watch this climb. Make a run for 50 as we get to next weekend. So not great, not ideal for winter sports, but that's where we're in. And as we get into next weekend, these temperatures are going to go up even and especially away from the coast. Once the wind goes out of the south, it's actually going to be cooler along the coastline because the Gulf of Maine is around 39 to 40 degrees, as you see right there. Gale warning is up until Monday afternoon. The next several days, the forecast, clouds increase, and then the temperature begins to increase. This is crazy, but this is also inland. This isn't even the coast where you're seeing those 40s pop up. Showers, as in rain showers. You have to go to the mountains that have a shot at snow. And I've kept things relatively dry at the coast. I've also kept 50 out of there. I'm going to let someone else do that, either Monday, maybe Keith or Todd could put a 50 on there for the middle of February when it's supposed to be very cold.
Wild.
Yeah, crazy.
Just crazy.
Yeah.
All right, Jason, thank you.